Good evening and welcome to the 7 o'clock English news from the Sultanate Oman Television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq forwards his greetings and best wishes to the citizens and residents of the Sultanate of Oman and the Islamic nation on the occasion of the holy month of Ramadan. Standard & Poor's raises the credit rating of the Sultanate of Oman to negative BB with a stable outlook for the first time since 2015. And the Sultanate of Oman welcomes the armistice announcement of the Republic of Yemen for a period of 2 months, and the US President comments on the role of the Sultanate of Oman and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for the success of the truce. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. On the occasion of the holy month of Ramadan, the Diwan of the Royal Court issued a statement as follows. As Muslims around the world prepare for the fasting, the holy month of Ramadan for the Hijri year 1443, surrounded by the blessings, mercy and forgiveness of the Almighty Allah, His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq forwarded his greetings and best wishes to the citizens and residents of the Oman and the Islamic nation on the occasion of the holy month of Ramadan. His Majesty also gives great attention towards the safety of the citizens and residents in this country and stresses on the importance of continuing to adhere to the precautionary measures by individuals and institutions in accordance to the instructions issued from the concerned authorities. May Allah the Almighty return to such occasion on all with the welfare and good omen, and keep His Majesty and the people of Oman safety and well. Standard & Poor has raised the credit rating of the Sultanate of Oman to negative BB with a stable outlook for the first time since 2015 as a result of the improvement in the country's public financial indications and the decrease in the public debt risks. The agency attributes this improvement to the financial measures taken by the government within the framework of the medium-term financial plan and the increase in the average selling price of oil and the rate of oil production. The report stated that the Sultanate of Oman is expected to achieve a fiscal surplus of 5.7% of the gross domestic product this year. The agency explained that it expects over the next 3 years that the non-oil sector will be the main engine of growth, expecting the growth of non-oil activities by an average of 2.2% during the period from 2023 to 2025, compared to the 1.8% in 2022. The Foreign Ministry expressed the Sultan of Oman's welcome to the announcement by His Excellency Hans Grundberg, the Special Envoy of the Secretary General of the United Nations to Yemen, of an armistice in the Republic of Yemen for the period of 2 months. In a statement, the Ministry praised the positive discussions held by the UN Envoy and his recent visit to Muscat. Sultanate of Oman affirmed on the continuation of its efforts with the United Nations and the concerned parties with the aim of ending the war and reaching a comprehensive political settlement. US President Joe Biden expressed his gratitude for all of the Sultanate of Oman and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for the success of the truce announced in Yemen before the holy month of Ramadan. Biden said that his long-awaited initiative for the Yemeni people includes a cessation of all military activities of any party inside Yemen and across its borders, and the entry of fuel ships to the port of Hodeidah, as well as the resumption of commercial flights to and from Sana'a and the agreed destinations. He also stressed that negotiations must do the serious and necessary work to reach political settlements that can achieve a lasting peace future for all Yemeni people.
America are back to work, and that's good news for millions of families who have a little more breathing room.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres yesterday welcomed the two-month truce agreement reached among the parties to the conflict in Yemen. The agreement comes into effect today. Guterres said the truce opens the door to addressing Yemen's urgent humanitarian and economic needs and creates an opportunity to restart Yemen's political process. He said this truce must be a first step to ending Yemen's devastating war. A halt to the fighting, coupled with the entry of fuel ships and the easing of restrictions on the movement of people and goods in, out, and within the country, will contribute to the building trust and creating a conducive environment to resume negotiations for a peaceful settlement of the conflict. Guterres commended the Yemeni government and the Saudi-led coalition and the Houthis in Yemen for the agreement and urged all parties to make the necessary arrangements to support the successful implementation of the truce. On other news, Israeli forces killed 3 Palestinian militants in a firefight in the occupied West Bank early today, raising fears of further escalation of violence during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. Israeli media said that the troops came under fire as they attempted to arrest Palestinians in the northern West Bank. Tensions have soared in recent days after Palestinian assailants killed 11 Israelis in separate attacks across the country. The Israeli police said the 3 Palestinians were involved in recent attacks against Israeli forces and were planning another attack that was thwarted during early today's joint operation with the military and intelligence. With today's deaths, 7 Palestinians were killed over 3 days, including 2 in a gun battle Thursday and 1 after stabbed and wounded an Israeli on a bus in the West Bank. Several buses are to be used for rescue civilians from the besieged port city of Mariupol in the southeastern Ukraine tomorrow. As a civil initiative announced today, 10 larger buses are to bring about 500 people to the northwestern city of Zaporizhzhia. According to the estimates, about 100,000 people are still in the embattled and already heavily damaged city. According to the Ukrainian Deputy Prime Minister, there should have been an escape corridor for the private vehicles from Mariupol as early as today. In addition, the Red Cross was trying to bring residents out of the city in a convoy yesterday. About 3,000 people had fled to Ukrainian-controlled territory, although there's no organized escape route. The Red Cross had to turn back without having achieved anything. Meanwhile, Poland's Prime Minister is pushing for further tightening of EU sanctions targeting Russia, saying the measures taken so far are not nearly enough. Poland is currently home to the more than 2.4 million refugees from the Ukraine, more than any other country in the European Union. Back in the Sultan, the domestic horse race concluded in the Wilaya of Barka in the South Al-Batna Governorate. It was organized by the Royal Horse Club at the Royal Court Affairs. The event was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Dr. Fahad bin Julenda Al Said, Vice Chancellor of Sultan Qaboos University. The finals included 5 rounds that witnessed tough competitions among the participating horses. Some artistic performance were also presented by the jockeys between the rounds of the races. At the end, the chief guest honored the first place winners of the competition. University of Technology and Applied Sciences in Ibri celebrated the graduation of a new batch of bachelor and diploma degree holders in business administration and information technology. 153 students majoring in network, IT security, application development, data management, accounting, and business management attended the graduation ceremony. Graduates expressed their joy and happiness after completing their studies and stressed their readiness for the next chapter of their life. The administration of the small and medium enterprises in the governorate of Al-Wusla organized Entrepreneurs Exhibition. 20 productive families took part in the exhibition, which was held in the Wilaya of Haima. The exhibition aimed at promoting the role of Small and Medium Enterprises Authority in serving the local community and market for their handicrafts products. The exhibitions also included children competitions and activities. The Directorate General of Education in the Governorate of South Sharqiyah organized Student Projects and Innovations exhibition. The exhibition included works of arts and a model on Navy safety boat. The boat included a variety of emergency systems, including water desalination unit, a solar-powered engine, and sensor to determine water level inside the boat. The inventor student said that she built the boat to help save lives on sea. The Arts Corner included paintings depicting Omani traditional dances and lifestyles. This is the Sultan of Oman television. Before tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq forwards his greetings and best wishes to the citizens and residents of the Sultan of Oman and the Islamic nation on the occasion of the holy month of Ramadan. Standard & Poor's raises the credit rating of the Sultan of Oman to negative BB with a stable outlook for the first time since 2015. And the Sultan of Oman welcomes the armistice announcement in the Republic of Yemen for a period of 2 months, and the US President comments the role of the Sultan of Oman and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for the success of the truce. And we would like to remind our viewers that the English News Bulletin will be at 8 p.m. during the holy month of Ramadan. From all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, Ramadan Mubarak and good night.